Reality check, man, from your device, you know it's a unique one, Aromatic Realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, Mark Golding tear down all house. Mark Golding tear down all house. All house come tumbling down. That's what happened. By just asking the Speaker of the House to table the report that was sent to her from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission. So I want Jamaica to get this and get it clearly. The behavior of Nigel Clarke in the House of Parliament. This man is having a mental breakdown. The two reports that Juliet was hiding from publishing to the Parliament and taxpayers. One, the Financial Service Commission and the Tax Administration of Jamaica. These two agencies is under the portfolio of the Minister of Finance, Nigel Clarke. I will repeat to you, Jamaica, the reason why Nigel Clarke was having a mental breakdown in the House of Parliament, the Financial Service Commission and the Tax Administration of Jamaica. Those two agencies is under the portfolio of the Minister of Finance, Nigel Clarke. Nigel Clarke oversees them. Nigel Clarke is the boss. So if something is going wrong, the boss should be aware of it. But with any further ado, I am going to play back that clip of Mark Golding and catch him up to speed. Take it away.
Mr. Speaker, we are in an increasingly low trust environment. Since the JLP government came to office in 2016, no less than 8 ministers have been forced to resign or been otherwise sanctioned for a range of serious breaches, and Jamaica continues to rank poorly on international corruption indices. The maneuvers to delay the tabling of reports from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission remains a contentious matter, especially since the legal opinion on which this delay is purportedly based has been withheld from parliamentarians and the wider public. Jamaica's iconic global track superstar, the Honorable Usain Bolt, and many other innocent investors were carried down in the scandalous SSL fiasco, and we can't hear anything about charges being brought against the culprits. I have been told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet when there are a number of people that the Financial Investigations Division are seeking to bring charges against. In fact, in August last year, the Gleaner carried a report that from the FID that there were several persons that they were intending to move against with charges. That report is no longer on the Gleaner website, but I'm told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet on this. The Kroll forensic report, which has cost taxpayers millions of dollars.
Of the opposition, Mark Golding. And the Prime Minister there start the circus. Low. All that Mark Golding was saying, the Speaker of the House must be independent and bipartisan. She's not working for the JLP and she's not working for the PNP. She's working for the taxpayers of Jamaica. And what did he say? The maneuvering to delay in the tabling of the reports to the Parliament from the Auditor General and from the Integrity Commission. That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. The maneuvering to delaying the tabling of the reports that was sent to the Parliament from the Integrity Commission and from the Auditor General. And what was those two reports? The Financial Service Commission and the Tax Administration of Jamaica. And those two agencies is under the portfolio of the Minister of Finance, Nigel Clarke. So the buck stopped with Nigel Clarke. 400 million. 400 million the Tax Administration of Jamaica spend on empty building. Empty building. So when you see Nigel Clarke in a parliament and say him the red card and don't touch Juliet, it is all in the name of distraction. When you see Nigel Clarke in the House of Parliament and talking about red card and don't touch Juliet, it is all in the name of distraction. But look in my eyes. You see smile in my eyes. You see distraction in my eyes. I'm not playing with you, buddy. Come up front. I am dealing with you today. Because you is one of the biggest criminals in Jamaica. So turn right there up on the screen. Baboon. I'm not playing with you, buddy. This is smile in my face. Distraction is not around here. Accountable. I am going to hold you accountable because you are one of the biggest thieves in Jamaica. First of all, just let this be clear to every Jamaican at home and in the diaspora abroad. Juliet Holness is a public servant. And we, the taxpayers of Jamaica, pay them. Uno work for we. We don't obligate to uno. Uno work for we. And we pay uno. So at any time, we can question you guys' motive. And if uno no want we question uno motive, uno just come out a public servant space. Go on the yard. And when uno go on the yard, then we don't have to question uno. But as long as you know in a public servant and they work for you and a fee with tax dollars they pay uno, none of uno can tap with and question uno. But dig up uno file and research pa uno. Because we are exposing uno to the public. Nigel Clarke is one of the biggest bandits in Jamaica. And I say it yesterday, and I am going to say it again. The Jamaica Labour Party is the biggest criminal organization in Jamaica. And I say that without apology. Anyway, let's go into the report, Jamaica. But before we go into the report, when we play the display of Nigel Clarke in the House of Parliament yesterday, take it away.
About the Speaker's decisions, criticize them if you must, but leave the wife alone. The opposition leader can publicly emasculate Philip and Julian. They may not have people to speak up for them, but let me tell you this. Don't touch Juliet, Madam Speaker. And furthermore, in October 2023, the World Bank released their estimate of poverty for 2022. I don't know if they'll be correct or not, but it's way lower than 16.7. So don't go around, man. There's enough to talk about. You don't have to make things up. right, of 16 talking about poverty has increased under this administration. It is just not true. And for misleading the Jamaican people, man, they deserve a red card. A red card. Red card. We cannot tolerate this coming from an opposition leader, man, Speaker. It is not right. It is not right, Madam Speaker. It is not right. And I wish I never had to stand here and point it out.
Cause when we look at where we're coming from and take a look at where the journey began, aromatic, realistic TV of the real. Yeah, man, this is Lila Ike. I would say aromatic, realistic TV. That's where the truth is.
She's an angel. You know?
Jamaica. That guy is a clown. That guy is a real clown. Bring distraction in the House of Parliament. Trying to murky up the water because the guy know what is coming. The guy know what is coming. Anyway, Jamaica, let's go into the report. Pamela Monroe Ellis finding finally table after Mark Golding dropped the bombshell in Parliament. Mark Golding dropped the bombshell in Parliament and the husband of the Speaker lead out him entourage and hijack the Parliament. What did Mark Golding call for? For the Speaker of the House to table the bill what she sit down pan for 3 and 2 months. That's what the leader of the opposition called for. For the Speaker of the House to table the 2 bill when sit down pan for 2 and 3 months. And because of that, made the Prime Minister and the entourage walk out of the Parliament. So it was revealed that the tax administration of Jamaica, the TAJ, is paying out millions of dollars for unoccupied properties. The tax administration of Jamaica is paying out millions of dollars for unoccupied properties in Jamaica. What they are doing? They are stealing millions away from taxpayers. And the leader of the opposition just simply tell them to table the bill what the Integrity Commission send over and to table the bill what the Auditor General send over, and the Prime Minister walk out of the Parliament. The 2 same bill that then walk out of the Parliament for was sent back after the Speaker of the House sent it over to the Auditor General, and she sent it back on Monday, and the bill table in a Parliament. It shows the tax administration of Jamaica spend over $400 million for empty building when nobody no occupy. And that then walk out for Mark Golding fine. Mark Golding live like a king. The man tear up and mash up them dolly house. Rip it apart. Have them confused in a confusion. Because the man say him a lead from front with integrity. Anytime you feel to put yourself first and put the people behind, you have no right to serve the people. And the man say, I am putting the people first. 2 reports. 2 reporting. He asks for. The Financial Service Commission and the Tax Administration is in the portfolio of Nigel Clark, the Finance Minister. So when you see Nigel Clark in a Parliament and he's red card and don't do Juliet. Nigel Clark Distraction. Because he knew what's coming. He knew what he in them report there. And that's why Juliet sit down upon them and did not want to table them. It revealed the TAJ, Tax Administration of Jamaica, spent over 371.8 million to lease 2 properties over a 3-year period. And none of those properties is occupied. None of those 2 properties is occupied. So up to August of 2023, the building them empty. Upward to August of 2023, those buildings were empty. So the Auditor General conduct a special audit on the Tax Administration of Jamaica leasing agreement based on allegation. After they did their audit, it was no more allegation based on their finding. After they did their audit, it was no more allegation based on the finding. Listen and listen here good. The sitting member of Parliament for St. Mary bought a commercial building in his constituency. The sitting, you want me I say good enough. The sitting member of Parliament for St. Mary bought a commercial building in his constituency because it was told that the Tax Administration of Jamaica is seeking a new property to move the old property and go into a new property. Unfortunately, coincident, the member of Parliament just buy a building for buy sake. Just buy a building for buy sake. And then all of a sudden, Tax Administration of Jamaica want a new property now to change the one what them have in a St. Mary. After 8 months, the building still abandoned. After 8 months, the building still abandoned. Them still in the old building and the new one where them buy still abandoned. So it is telling me that the Tax Administration of Jamaica did not need a new building. It is telling me that there was no urgency to get a new building. Because after 8 months, and you are still in the old building, and the new one where you buy is still in deplorable condition. So Jamaica, the member of Parliament for St. Mary bought a property through his private company and rent it to Tax Administration of Jamaica for 700,000 a month. $700,000 a month. And listen this. The building is not yet occupied. The building is not yet occupied by the Tax Administration of Jamaica. But them already pay 8 months rent. No renovation. a retrofit work done in that. No renovation or retrofit work done in the building. What them say them by. So the Auditor General make it clear, Jamaica. Is also another unoccupied property lease in Greenville, Mandeville that cost the TAJ, Tax Administration of Jamaica, $356,802,000. You know hear what me just say? Tax Administration of Jamaica also have a next building in Greenville, Mandeville that is costing the taxpayers of Jamaica $356,802,000 over the last 3 years. $356,802,000 over the past 3 years. Taxpayers of Jamaica is paying for an empty building. Nobody no he in it. Nobody no he in it. Empty building. It goes on Jamaica. Pamela Monroe Ellis, she pointed out that there is 2 other properties in the Mandeville area that the TAJ occupied that is costing the government of Jamaica $51.2 million per annum. There is 2 other properties in Mandeville, Jamaica that is costing the government of Jamaica taxpayers $51.2 million per annum. The Auditor General also pointed out again, Jamaica, that the Tax Administration of Jamaica monthly leasing payment for the properties combined as of August 2023, it now sit at $11,378,000. You know what I just say? The Auditor General, Pamela Monroe Ellis, also point out that the TAJ, the Tax Administration of Jamaica, monthly lease payment for this property combined as of August 2023, it now sit at $11,378,000. So the media have it out there to say Mark Golding repeatedly accused the Speaker of the House, Juliet Holness, for bias. Everybody out there fly up on Mark Golding. I mean, I tell you, so Mark Golding set now within chest big, you know, man. Yeah, man. Because then say, he that exalted himself shall be abased, and he that is humble must be exalted. Must be exalted. The media run up and down with it. Mark Golding this, Speaker of the House, and Mark Golding have to take back in chat, and Mark Golding have to this and that, and all the media disrespect Mark Golding, Paula Llewellyn, make my who laugh last the best. Who laugh last the best. Mark Golding is on top, but the political win is behind the man. Because the man say what? The people, I'm going to put the people first and myself behind. I'm working on behalf of the people. I'm not working for myself. And the great late Michael Manley said, anytime you find yourself in front of the people, you have no business serving the people. The man said you cannot lead a nation if you are corrupt. So them run out and them say, Mark Golding repeatedly accused Juliet Holness. So you see, Nigel Clark, red card, and no, Juliet, come on, bro. It's all a show. But we now watch your show. Your show still now, Nigel Clark. And your whole show still. I hear tears now we are watching you and your whole show. It's still. Looking at my face, brother, if you see me a laugh, I dig up for you, brother. Dig up and expose you. Because you are one of the biggest criminals in Jamaica, Nigel Clark. And you know, so when Aromatic talk, say that without apology. Remember that, So when you come up with your antics and your foolishness and your rare in a parliament, we don't bite you, brother. Because remember, we're not in the distraction. We look beyond the surface, brother. We don't scratch around like a chicken, An eagle thing we deal with, we swear, aye. And when time we are come for we pray, we not left it, a one kill and gone. So we can't get distracted by you and your nonsense and your garbage. But red card, brother, red card. Jamaica, the Financial Service Commission of Jamaica and the Tax Administration of Jamaica. Those two agencies is under the portfolio of Nigel Clark. And Nigel Clark oversee them. So the buck stop with Nigel Clark. So if them a spend billions of dollars on occupied property, when nobody now use them. And Nigel Clark no say nothing about it. Nigel Clark a part of it. Nigel Clark oversee the Financial Service Commission and the Tax Administration of Jamaica. So if them waste so much billions of taxpayers' money and Nigel Clark no say nothing about it, Nigel Clark is on the steam. You don't see what I go on. So when he in a parliament, they carry on and like him a defend Juliet because he know what he in the rulings. He know what he in the report them. So this was their plan all along. The Juliet will sit down upon them and release them because Nigel Clark know what in them. That's why you see him come now, say him a defend Juliet Holness. Because Nigel Clark, the Financial Service Commission and the Tax Administration of Jamaica is under the portfolio of the Minister of Finance. Nigel Clark oversees those two agencies. I wonder if you see what I go on now. You don't think we are play with nobody around here, man? You don't think we are play with nobody? Boy, I go and beat you till you weak. You think a play thing, you think a push pram thing around here, Nigel Clark. You run up and down red card and nobody Juliet. Nobody no want to touch Juliet. It is out there in the public, So no corrupt. You look like a fool. Because you say the man repeatedly accused the Speaker of the House and want to turn this in a man and woman thing and gender thing. When all that the man asks for is for the Speaker to table the bill them want to sit down for 2 and 3 months. And she did not want to table those bills until public pressure and she table the bill. And it find out now in the public domain that over 400 billion misspent for all house, all building. All brought down building where nobody no live in. And Nigel Clark is overseeing those agencies. The Minister of Finance, think about it now in Jamaica. The Minister of Finance, Nigel Clark, is overseeing the Financial Service Commission and the Tax Administration of Jamaica. And them they spend billions of dollars for the past 3 years on building when nobody now use them, and occupied properties, and Nigel Clark don't know about it. Yo, what do no man? What do no? Nigel Clark don't know about it. So when you see Nigel Clark in a parliament, boy, go sit down. When you think he started, man? When you think he started, man? What do no man? Go sit down and go park up yourself in a one corner. Eh? It is the same thing with the office that they're talking about for constitution reform. When Marlene Malawi fought there, that property, taxpayers is paying 4.5 million a month, and it's only 30% of that property is in use. 70% of the property now use. 70% of the property that Marlene Malawi fought in was said them a deal with about constitution reform. Only 30% of that building is using, and the taxpayers of Jamaica is paying 4.5 million a month. Who them building they belongs to, brother? Look, come tell me, man. Me tell you already, you know. Say the GLP party, it's a criminal organization. No mean the Jamaican people no good. A Sosiaga do the taxpayers in the 90s financial breakdown when Siaga take the money and go invest in a real estate. And it's the same thing we see they play out right in front with I know. The Jamaica Labour Party member them is taking taxpayers' money and invest it in real estate. Because it is more harder to find. So when me tell you say this is a criminal organization, there's no two way about it. Member of Parliament for St. Mary rent the Tax Administration of Jamaica property 700,000 a month. And 8-month rent pay. And no in it. No in it. Empty all and broke down same way. And the office where them went so eager to leave in St. Mary. Because they leak and it broke down and everything. They are still in that tax administration building. So if you are still in that tax administration building, it is telling me nothing never wrong with the building. Nothing never wrong with the building. You just say pay some people some kickback money. Because if something went wrong with the building, and there was an urgency for you to left out of the building and you have to left, you have to come out. Because the building was so dilapidated. Why would they still there? And the new building what them buy, they pay 700,000 a month for. It's still there the same so. No in it. No in it. The Auditor General, Pamela Monroe Ellis, make it clear. There is also another unoccupied property leased in Greenville, Mandeville, that is costing the taxpayers of Jamaica 356,802,000 over the past 3 years. The Auditor General, Pamela Monroe Ellis, she pointed out that there is 2 other property in the Mandeville area that Tax Administration of Jamaica occupied. That is costing the government of Jamaica 51.2 million per annum. What a property. What nobody know in them. Shell. abandoned is costing taxpayers 51.2 million per annum. And look at it again. The Auditor General, the TAJ, the Tax Administration of Jamaica, monthly leasing payment for the properties combined as of August 2023 now sit at 11,378,000. Nobody know in them. Empty building them in. Empty building in. Nobody know in them. And then run out. And this Marky G, Marky G repeatedly accused the Speaker of the House, Juliet Holness. Where all of the douchebag them there now? Where all of the doodle mouth them there now? Where all of the shit house them there now? Where all of the cesspool them there now? Where all of the pit toilet them there now? Where when run out? You know, shame like a dog. You tell him, you say, boy, I'm big man, a big man. He who laugh last the best. I said, he that exalted himself, that fool must be abased. And he that is humble, I will continue to tell him, shall and will be exalted. Eh? What the man telling us? A corrupt government will not liberate the people. And that Mark Golding telling me. A corrupt administration will not liberate the people. Because a corrupt administration is only serving their agenda to enrich themselves and the few little PSOJ members around them. So when we see Nigel Clark run out, red card is bullshit. And don't touch Juliet. Like the man he even forgets that Juliet is a public servant. And we pay them. And we pay on. We have the right, we have the authority to question when we feel, whenever, anytime. And we pay on the boss. The moment we no question again, and when we no leave out a public servant and gone on the ways. But so long as we, the taxpayers of Jamaica, is paying, boy, subject to come listen to it when we talk to him and answer question and give us the answer. But don't touch Juliet. We are touch Juliet and we are touch you because the buck stop with you. The buck stop with you. What did Mark Golding say? The maneuvering to delay in the tabling of report from the Integrity Commission and from the Auditor General. It is trouble. It is mischievous. That's what he said. So why did the Prime Minister of Jamaica walk out of the House of Parliament when the man making his budget presentation? Why is it the Prime Minister of Jamaica walk out of the Parliament when the man is making his budget presentation? And all that he said, all that he requested was that for the Speaker to be fair and square. He asked of the Speaker to table the 2 bill that was sent to her, that she sit on the 2 bill for 2 and 3 months. And the man called for the bill to table and the Prime Minister walk out because they knew what was in those bills. They knew what was in those bills. The taxpayers of Jamaica lose over 400 million over a 3-year span. We are paying for properties that is unoccupied, empty building, where the money then gone. And remember now, Jamaica, don't get it twisted. The Financial Service Commission and the Tax Administration of Jamaica, those two agencies is under the portfolio of the Minister of Finance, Nigel Clark. So the buck stop with Nigel Clark. How can these two agencies waste so much of taxpayers' money and Nigel Clark is the one that is in charge of these two agencies and Nigel Clark no know about it? How come tell you what I go on, man? Nigel Clark, you're one of the biggest thief in Jamaica, man. You are the worst finance minister in the history of Jamaica. Uno nah get to you, brother. Uno nah get to man admit. Yo, see this? Me broke this, brother. Uno nah get to you, because we go pressure Mark Golding. We the bloggers them are out here. We are come together as one. We the bloggers them are out here. Independent journalists. They come together as one. And we are all Marky G foot to the fire. So when we all Marky G foot to the fire, him have to put on the pressure upon Uno. Because no for Uno boy have to go to prison. Because we have to get back with money. Taxpayers have to get back their money. Boy, Nigel Clark. The Financial Service Commission of Jamaica and Tax Administration of Jamaica. Nigel Clark, responsible for those two agencies. Those two agencies is under the portfolio of the Finance Minister, Nigel Clark. So how can these two agencies waste so much of taxpayers' money and Nigel Clark don't know about it? Nigel Clark is a part of the scheme, Jamaica. Watch what go on. That's why he was in the parliament and trying to distract and deflect. But my viewers and subscribers at home and in the diaspora abroad, put on your blinders. Like they asked them up a Cayman's track. We now look left and we now look right. Full speed, straight ahead. No distraction around here. Because some people must hold accountable. Now get around here, brother. Remember that. You can't get around here, brother. Remember that. A member of parliament, a MP, rent the building what him buy for 700,000 a month. We paid on 8-month rent span it. And all now the building they not in use. We spend another 356 million. And another one in Mandeville. And all now we not use it. We spend one next 51.2 million and 2 more in Mandeville. And now we not use it. Plus one in Kingston. We are spending 5.4 million on the next property in Kingston, and is only 30% of it occupied. We want our money, man. Hospital no have bed. CT scan, burner unit, X-ray machine. We teacher them now get pay. The police them now get pay. The fireman them now get pay. The garbage man them now get pay. Public servant and civil servant now get pay. You just give them raise again for minimum wage to 15,000. We don't know what that can buy. And look how much millions we have to spend on an occupied building. The finance minister, Nigel Clark, is responsible for the Financial Service Commission of Jamaica and the Tax Administration of Jamaica. Nigel Clark responds for those two agencies. They are under the portfolio of the finance minister. What do you know, Jamaica? You know, wake up, man. You know, too comfortable, man. You know, too quiet, man. The African ancestor, them, man. The maroon, them, man. Them vex, man. Them grieve, man. Them worried, man. Them torment, them troubling of them spirit. You know, too quiet, man. Rise up, man. Rise up. The Marcus Garvey spirit. The Kojo spirit, man. The Paul Bogle spirit, man. The Nanny spirit, man. Rise up, man. The ancestor, them spirit, man. Because them brother you need to run out of town. And you see, if we now go and take it at the polling station, we go just marching at the street and take it. Because probably if we go wait till the next election, you know, too much damage. Too much damage. So maybe we have to just go walk in the street and take it. And that's how you reach. Anyway, my people, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. We tell them if you like and share and follow us over YouTube. Touch the notification bell. Stay notified. So anytime I drop a video, you should be the first to know. If you're not subscribed, we're still there to wait for you. Because as I said before, I am going to be here. And I am going to be here for a long time. We tell them, say, no man is an island. So therefore, no man stand alone. We tell them, good over evil. And always life over death. Love your fellow man and show them respect. If you are near my bread and your neighbor not have none, cut 2 slices and give, make him eat bread. Don't be too selfish. Don't be too selfish. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we say. Common sense and some street smart. And where them a go? Them have to move from Boya. Be well, my people. Be well. And the signature word, Aromatic tell them. To love. To love. To love. Peace, my people. Out.